Okay, so Shalom. Today I thought I'd read from this book, the Book of Sacred Names. Shout out to Brother Abdul-Asir, he brought this out. And also I'm going to jump into this one right here, the book of A Garden of Pomegranates. Funny enough, I was reading the book The Latter Days of Atlantis, and one of the initiates, the things the neophyte initiates needed to do under the Sphinx was drink the juice or consume a pomegranate. So there seems to be something very spiritual about pomegranates. But we're going to be going into the Hebrew Kabbalah, and we're going to be going into Hebrew letters and the understanding and how powerful they are. So let's check it out. So let's jump into the second glyph of Bet. This is the second symbol. Also, it stands for a house. It represents a house. It represents wisdom. It represents understanding, in the house of wisdom, in the house of understanding. And as this book will show us, it's not in the beginning God created the heaven and the earth. It's in wisdom, which this stands for. In wisdom, God created the heaven and the earth. So let's go read that. The letter Bet is in fact closely associated with both concepts of wisdom and understanding. And since Bet means a house, we might grasp the meaning of the Proverbs 24:3, which reads, "With wisdom the house is built, with understanding it is established, and with knowledge are its chambers filled." It is believed this verse refers to this, which is from a separate book. The Book of Brilliance says, "Is like a man formed by God with wisdom. He is closed on all sides, but open in front." Now, it is said regarding the letter Bet that the whole manifestation came into being through it. Hence, it is the initial glyph, Ba-Rashit, in the beginning. Again, you can replace that. So you can go to your Bible, and instead of putting in the beginning, you're gonna highlight the beginning, and you're gonna replace it with this symbol, and you're gonna put in wisdom God created the heaven and the earth. And you're gonna see what I've done with this glyph, which represents a house. We're going to get to the glyph that represents a window. We're going to get to the glyph that represents a door. We're going to get to the glyph that represents the sun. We're going to get to the glyph that represents a gate. And we're going to build a spiritual house out of this. So let's get that again. In wisdom, with wisdom, the house is built. Remember that. This symbolizes that. So let's jump over here to my Bible. Y'all will never seen my Bible before. Yeah. I decoded this. My Bible has been very clearly decoded. But let's jump over to here, to Genesis, and you're gonna see what I did here. Like I told you, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. In wisdom, Proverbs 24:3, the letter B. We're gonna jump over here. Wisdom, understanding. It breaks down into wisdom. I got all the notes on it. Bereshit, in the beginning. Bria, creation. Ba-Rakah, blessing. You can also refer to the primordial light, the Tizohar, in the beginning of Genesis. But we're not going to get to that. We're going to stick to in the beginning, and we're going to stick to Bet, in the house of wisdom. Okay? Again, now we're in the book A Garden of Pomegranates, and we're going to jump over here to Bes, or Bet. B is a sound of internal activity, internal inside of a house, inside of a building, developing within a space closed by the lips and mouth. Remember what we read in the last book. Hence, a symbolic house. This is a symbolic house. Now, what is the window? If this represents the house, what glyph can we use and what sound can we use to represent the window, door, and all of that and bring it together? And of course, oh, look at that. Thoth is connected with this. And the white ibis bird is connected with Bet as well, or wisdom. Thoth is connected with wisdom. We should already know that, right? It is pronounced, its pronunciation is best, translated by a house. The Sefer Yasarah states that the letter B reigns in wisdom. Okay, so house of wisdom. We got the house symbol, we got the house glyph, and we understand that it means not only in the beginning, but in wisdom. Okay, now let me show you what I've done. Now I took this glyph and I built the house of wisdom. This is the B. This is the house. This is the home. This is man's outside body. I showed you what I've done, right? So this stands for B. This is another glyph for B. A home, wisdom. I got the glyph, the Hebrew symbol for a door. Pour, a door. Where did I put the door? Right there. A window. Exhale. Okay? Where did I put the window? Boom. It's inside the house of wisdom. All of this connects, right? I got the gate, I got everything, and it all comes together to form this. The house of wisdom. Now, I'm an artist. First things first. The Most High gave me the ability to draw and make art and music, so doing this was very fun, and I used all the glyphs from every symbol to build the house of wisdom. House number 144. Check it out. Don't be afraid to look into these books. Don't be afraid to understand what these glyphs mean and how you can use them or understand them and stuff like that. So thought this was cool. Thought I showed you guys that. Again, let me go back to this. We're going to reference this with this. So we got the window right there, right? The window right there. We got the house, the B, Bereshit, right there. Oh, that's a hand too. The home, wisdom, outside of it. I used the smaller glyphs for the side of the wall just to not leave it open for artistic license, I guess you can say. We got the Hebrew symbol, or the symbol for a door. Boom, right on top of that. The door has 12 windows. And it's built upon the rock. It's built upon a solid foundation. So check that out.